I think everybody needs to pump the brakes a little bit on Alabama. I watched the same game that everybody else did. It didn't look good. There's not a lot of positives to take out of that game. Keep in mind the two teams that played for the national championship last year in college football, right? Notre Dame and Ohio State. After Notre Dame lost to Northern Illinois, did anybody think that the Irish would get to the national title game after they lost that game? No, nobody did. Did anybody think Ohio State would win the national title after they lost to Michigan? Not many people did. As a matter of fact, just about everybody thought they were going to lose to Tennessee the following week. My point is, it's 1 week in college football. But here's the thing with Kellen DeBoer. He's great as an underdog. He's great in ranked matchups. He's great in tight point spreads. He's 6-0 against Sark, Dan Lanning, and Kirby Smart. That's why Bama hired him. He's great in big games. There are really not many easy wins, if any, on that schedule, but I think that might help Bama because DeBoer has shown already since he's been in Tuscaloosa that they play to the level of their competition. When they're a big favorite and they go on the road, they have lost those games. But when you get them in a big game with a lot at stake, that's when his teams tend to play well. So I think we are overreacting a little bit to Alabama. I have not heard anything positive over the last 2 days. Nobody said one positive thing. How about we wait to see how they look against Georgia? How about we wait to see what that game looks like upcoming at the end of September? There is no reason why that team shouldn't play with their hair on fire and shouldn't be in survival mode in that game against Georgia. That is their season, and those are the kind of games where DeBoer has been great. So if they don't show up in that game and look like the team that many of us thought they would be going into the season, then I think it's room to panic. But as of right now, it's 1 week. This is just a new era of college football. There's no more Saban, Alabama teams that are just going to dominate as big favorites. There's no Kirby Smart Georgia teams anymore from 5-6 years ago that are just going to dominate everybody. There's going to be parity. There's going to be upsets. It's one game at the end of the day. And I think there's some nice value here on Bama at plus 650.